Hey there, Queen of Lace is here. And today I've been working on this DeMarini Diablo 14-inch fielder's glove. And unlike some of the gloves I've been working on recently, the fingers of this glove laces a little bit differently. There's this way where it's gonna tie above the pinky here. So it's one lace through and then back. Before we begin, let's make sure that we have the proper materials. First, you're gonna need a replacement lace. You're gonna need a lace threading tool. This is one that you can find at nearly any sporting goods store. And then you're gonna need something to cut your lace with when you're finished. So let us begin. We know that we are going to tie off this section right above the pinky. So I'm gonna start by pushing my threading tool through the holes. I'm gonna go ahead and thread it and then pull the lace through. I'm going to go ahead and continue to do that until I get to the front finger. So I'm going to go ahead, push it through the ring finger. Go ahead and lace it. Pull it through. Now you're going to see me playing with the lace a little bit like I just did there. And that's just so that it does not get twisted. On the middle finger, I'm going to go ahead and push the tool through. Thread my needle. And now we have one more, and this is where we're going to change direction. So on the inside, we will have an X pattern. So this is where the X pattern is going to begin. So I'm going to make sure that I push this lace to the front of the pocket. So I'm going to go ahead and push it through. So if you look, we've been following it across, but now we're going to change direction. So now we have all 4 fingers laced, and we're going to get ready to do our X pattern on the front. Before I do that, I just want to untwist my lace real quick. It's just a preference of mine to have the raw side of the lace facing in. So there's going to be a lot of glove flipping. Okay, so we need to make an X pattern, and it's going to go just like so. So I'm going to find that hole on the inside and match it to the one on the outside, and it's going to push through. And then I'm going to thread my needle. And then pull it. Just like so. I tend to be heavy-handed when I lace infielder gloves and outfielder gloves. You see me adjusting these fingers quite often so that I don't pull the glove into a position that this athlete doesn't want it in. Now that I've made the X, I need to come back through this hole here to finish it. And as you can see, the lace is already on the back side. So I'm going to go ahead and push it through. I'm going to thread my needle. And come back to the front. And I'm going to do one more lace, and then we'll do a quick review so that you can catch up. So I need to finish my X. I'm gonna come here, pull it through. Straighten it out. And we have our first X. So let's review real quick. I started here and we followed across the back side of the glove. And then when I got to the first finger, we flipped it over and brought the lace to the inside and did the crisscross pattern. So it came down, the lace came out in the back, we brought the lace back forward, and then we finished the X pattern. And we're gonna do this again. We're gonna do it 2 more times. So the lace is at the top. I'm gonna find the bottom spot where it's gonna make the X. So I'm gonna pull it through. Like so. And the lace is in the back side. So I'm gonna push my needle through. Finish it forward. And now back to where I started. And we're gonna go back up to the top. I know it seems very straightforward, but it is difficult, but we can do hard things. And learning how to take care of our equipment is so rewarding. There we go. We have our 2 X's and we have 1 more. This pattern was probably the hardest for me to learn. So I understand if we're struggling. We have our bottom part of the X. Now again, I'm making sure I'm not pulling the fingers too hard because of the preferences of this particular athlete. You feel free to pull them as tight as you would like. There it is. Found the hole. Now I'm going to bring the lace back to the front, like so. And we have 1 more spot to do. So we've made our 2 X's. We're going to finish the 3rd X, and it's going to come out the hole right here. So I'm going to go ahead and push my threading tool through. And thread the needle. Pull it. And let's go ahead and finish this X. And we are set. So we're going to do a box knot to finish it off, like so. And then 1, 2, 3. And then 1, 2, 3. and we are set.